In this ukulele string comparison video, we're going to go over the REDS. That's right, the Aquila REDS. Let's find out what these are all about, what they sound like, versus just your standard fluorocarbon, but these are the PHD strings. Welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and there are so many strings out there. I mean, so many different ukulele strings out there, and I know because I carry a lot of them, most of them, at store.ukelikethepros.com, the #1 store for all ukulele needs, and just trying to figure out what the difference between them all. Why would I want the Aquila REDS, Aquila REDS versus a fluorocarbon string like the PHD strings? What's the difference? What do they make the REDS? Anyway, we're going to go over that in this video today. So also, we'll do some playing. And I want you to compare these two strings, see what you think, see what you hear, and then leave that comment below. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell notification. And if you're digging what we're doing here, make sure to smash the like button and then share this video with all your friends. All right, we'll dive into the REDS. As you can see, the strings are literally red. And then we'll dive into the PHD. These are the fluorocarbon strings. And you can see these are just clear fluorocarbon strings. So, all right, are you ready? Are you ready? Because I need you to be with me on this video. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so in this video, I'm going to use the same exact model ukulele, which is Aquila KAMGT. This is their mango tenor here. Really actually pretty cool ukuleles here. Why? Because I have a whole bunch of them at store.ukelikethepros.com, and at least the ukulele can be consistent. Now, for this, the fluorocarbon string, that's like the most common string out there. I mean, so many companies make the fluorocarbon string. Worth, PHD, Oasis, D'Addario, so many different companies. But anyway, I decided to grab these. Where are they? Here they are. These PHD strings. Now, here it says, by the way, both of these have high G, just in case you're wondering. By the way, do you like fluorocarbon strings or do you use them? Leave that comment below. All right, it says premium high density ukulele strings. PVDF, polyvinyl fluoride. Pretty close. Anyway, that's fluorocarbon strings. All right, so we're just using these, and the PHD are great strings. Like I said, one of the most common strings out there. Now, I have other videos where I get more into what fluorocarbon is and stuff like that, but really I want to do a comparison of the fluorocarbon versus the REDS. All right, let me grab that. You know we're going to do a little blues here because that's how we do it. But this one right here, this is, again, the same thing. Aquila, mango, tenor with a high G. But this one is the Aquila REDS. Boom, right here. Let me show it to you. Boom. The model number here is the 40, sorry. I looked at it, it said 8, and I said 4. 87U red strings. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but they put small black print on the back of this thing. Even with my glasses and light, I can't even read this. But anyway, here's the idea with the red string. So Aquila wanted a stronger, bolder sound of their strings, out of their Nile gut strings. And so usually to get that, you have to increase the tension. What does that mean? You have to make the string thicker. Now, what happens when you get the string as thicker is that it can be a little bit duller sounding, can have a lot of tension. So when you're just, even when you're playing it, you can feel it, makes it hard to bend. And like I said, just duller, not as good of a sound, even though the sound can be a little bolder sounding. So what did they want to do? They wanted to figure out a way that they can make strings without increasing the gauge, but give them a nice, big, bold sound. And that's what they did. So they took their Nile gut strings, they mixed in red copper in order to give it this red look here. And then what it did, it produces a sound they want without increasing the gauge. So you get a real big, bold, bright I think it's a bright sounding thing. And when we do the comparison, you'll tell. So anyway, that's essentially what the Aquila REDS are. Again, these are the 87U. I do carry these at store.ukelikethepros.com. All right. What we'll do is we'll do a little back-to-back comparison of these two, the Fluorocarbon versus the REDS. I want you to listen, see what you hear, the difference. And at the very end, I'm going to give you my opinion. So are you ready? I got some backing tracks because I have a tendency to speed up a little bit when I'm here having fun. So I got a few different backing tracks. We'll do back and forth between the Fluorocarbon and the REDS, and we'll figure out what one sounds the best. All right, don't worry, be happy. All right, so what did you think? The Fluorocarbon versus the RED. That was just a little strumming, some muting and stuff. Leave a comment below. What did you notice the difference? Did you like one better than the other? And by the way, if you're into the stuff that I'm doing here, anything that I show you here, some blues, strumming, all that, it's all available. ukelikethepros.com. Over 20 courses and fantastic premium membership. Make sure to check that out. All right, let's move on. Let's do a little finger picking. Kudos for me for playing a fingerstyle piece on a tenor ukulele with no strap. First take on each one of those. So I know my my editor, I know Mario's going to be proud of me on that one. All right, so what did you think? A little finger picking on the Fluorocarbon and the RED. Leave that comment below. Smash the like button. Make sure to share this video. Okay, one more. Should we do one more? And then I'll give you my opinion on what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing here in the room. By the way, we have a microphone up here and I have a microphone here pointing at the instruments. We have two microphones to really kind of capture all these sounds. Are you ready? All right, one more piece. Okay, had to make the smooth transition from one to the other. All right, there's a little blues for you, little jazz blues. So anyway, by the way, that was from a little blues that I've taught in my new book coming out with Hal Leonard. So that's pretty exciting. All right, what did you think? The Fluorocarbon versus the RED. So, what is my opinion on these? This is something that I just doing live with you. So let me do this one first. All right, so the Fluorocarbon, by the way, these mango tenors, these strings, everything, store.ukelikethepros.com. So Fluorocarbon, one of my favorite strings. They just give a nice warm sound. They're kind of open, so it's not too kind of tight and focused, just kind of nice, not too bright, but have a nice full sound. So I do like the way they sound nice and round. By the way, I kind of screwed up there, but I just went with it. I think Miles Davis said that, right? If you make a mistake, just repeat it. So anyway, let me grab the REDS. So first of all, the REDS, I want to thank you because I really never played the REDS before this. So it kind of got me a chance to play them. And I didn't really know what they were all about until I read the back of the label. Kind of funny. But these, I mean, I think Aquila accomplished what they want. These definitely have a big, bold sound to them. They are a little... To get that big sound, you do get a little bit more of the crispness, the clarity, a little higher end, a little bit more trebly to me. But they feel nice because, again, by mixing in the copper there, the red copper, they didn't actually have to make the string thicker, which to me, Aquila strings are already kind of thick anyway, so I'm glad they didn't do that. But if you kind of like a big, bold sound, then these reds, they're going to be good for you. And to be honest with you, they don't feel a whole lot different. Yeah, they feel a little bit more textured than the fluorocarbon, but they don't feel uncomfortable on the hands. All right, so there you go. All your questions are answered. I do these for you, the Aquila REDS versus Fluorocarbon, but these are the PHD strings. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, learned a little something. I definitely learned a little bit something just being here with you today. So store.ukelikethepros.com, ukelikethepros.com for the lessons. And then if you want to follow up, check out what we're doing. You can check us out over on Patreon. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. You can also check us out at Instagram. That's all at ukelikethepros. So I appreciate you being here. Stay safe. And that's it. We'll see you next time.